Twitter. And
way to keep Gillian in line there, guys.
Hail Hydra.
What?
Well, way to keep you guys informed, I was saying.
Oh.
We can't hear a
We
thing
can't
you're saying,
understand.
Michael.
It's as if your voice
We
goes
now
back in
understand
that
what
corner,
like,
then ricochet.
all these years when he was like, I can't hear anything. We're like, oh, Chevy. No, we can't hear anything. This is very
What the hell is going on? Where am I?
Anyway, you know, I think that I definitely shed a tear the day that we were canceled. I cried in my car. And, you know, I didn't want to let go of the show because I think there are a few times in your life that you get to work on something that is as good and funny and groundbreaking and heartwarming as this show. So I didn't want it to end, and I'm excited to see what the web version of the show looks like. Thanks, guys.
And Jim, you have an Oscar. You ain't got time for this.
No, I feel like it's the same way. I mean, we did find out, you know, probably through social media.
Deadline Hollywood.
Deadline Hollywood that we were back, and it's hard to pack up and even revisit and go past like Paramount and see the whole thing gone. You know, between that time where they just sort of like you literally stepped out the door and they're like, you know, they rip it down as fast as they can. So it's it's been a blessing each season to go to the next one and to go to Fix and maybe see that hashtag come to reality. This is a wonderful thing.
Half the hashtag is a reality. Now we'll see about the second.
That is all.
Yeah, that is all.
The show through the years, is there anything that you couldn't do before that you feel like now you can?
I don't know. I mean, I had a lot of anti-vaccination messaging that I always wanted to get into the show. And
New cast member Jenny McCarthy.
people were resistant to it. Now I feel like because it's on YouTube or whatever it's on, now we can just do anything. No, it's. I honestly, I think that that big question of is the show going to be different because it's allowed to be different. How different is it going to be? I think that the community that these guys recognize needs to be there, and so I have to be very careful about that. My philosophy is attempt to make the same show and let the lack of boundaries kind of just make themselves felt instead of actually going, we could make the episode 49 minutes long and say the F word the whole time. Like I think it's just,
Look, I was just spitballing.
I think that you know, a sonnet feels like a sonnet. I just compared our show to a sonnet.
Yep.
A haiku, a limerick, these are all things that have
all great.
a pacing, a rhythm, and a structure to them. And a sitcom is around 20 minutes long and therefore has a certain feel to it. And I definitely don't want to take the wheels off so much that people are like, well, this is just some new show.
Well, the plan is also to continue to release the show weekly, so it's not going to be like that Netflix all-at-once model. So in some ways, people will still watch the show like they always watched it.
Yeah, it's going to be.
It'll be weekly, the way you guys watch Community. I mean, it'll start airing, and then you'll turn it to, you'll talk about it for a week, like we then talk about it, and then another one will air. That's the way TV is going to keep on working.